Oh my God, Ramily. We have just done the unthinkable. Myles Garrett is a Ram. And on today's episode of the Rams Report presented by Prize Picks, we're going to celebrate because holy cow, we just got the best player in the NFL. If you discount positional value, guys, I am over the moon, as every Rams fan in the world should be right now. Wow, what a day. And if you don't believe me, Adam Schefter to back me up right here. Bombshell. Bombshell indeed, Adam. The Browns are finalizing a trade that will send two-time, soon-to-be three-time Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett, to the Los Angeles Rams, per rap sheet, Tom Pelissero, and me. Three NFL insiders in on this one. And I know. Immediately, the counter here is, what'd you give up to go get a player as good as Myles Garrett? And we had to give up a really good player to go do it. Jared Verse is a part of this deal. We gave up Jared Verse, a 2027 first-round pick, and another draft comp pick yet to be named, which, hey, maybe that's Nate Scheelhouse's comp pick when he's the Jets head coach next year. Maybe that's exactly what that is. The Browns and Rams basically already saying, hey, we kind of know Nate Scheelhouse is going to get hired next year. We got a comp pick on the way for that. That'll be your guys' in this deal. Jared Verse off the Rams. Myles Garrett is a Ram. That's the trade. Gave up our 2027 first. But holy cow, guys. If you're fired up, if you're half as fired up as I am right now to have Myles Garrett on the Los Angeles Rams, I need you. I need you right now to show YouTube how fired up the Rams house is right now by liking today's video. Get this video out there. I know as a fan base, we get a lot of shit for not being one of the biggest in the NFL. This is a great moment to show the rest of the league how loud we can be with a moment like this. Like today's video, get this one out there, and let's amplify the Rams house and send a message that we are fired up. And hey, we're here this season, and we're going to talk our shit because we just got Myles Garrett, guys. Like, I know I've said it several times, but it's not even sinking in yet that this is real to some degree. That we just got a guy who last season went out and set the NFL single-season sack record with 23 sacks. A guy who has 37 sacks in the last 2 seasons alone. 37 sacks, guys. I know Jared Verse is a good player. I know we moved on from one, but you have just gotten a player who is tiers above Jared Verse. Tiers above Jared Verse. And I say that with a lot of respect for the player that Jared Verse is and what he was able to accomplish in Los Angeles. Absolutely no disrespect. But it is just the reality of what you have acquired here, of what you have gone out and done. It is as win now as win now gets. Going out to get a piece like Myles Garrett. And not only is it win now, it's win for the future as well. This guy's going to be here for the long haul. If you don't think there's a mega deal coming for Myles Garrett, there absolutely is. And the Rams have the ability to give him that and still get deals done with other players. They absolutely do. Les Snead can make it happen for this team in the exact same way he made magic happen by making this trade happen to begin with, guys. An unbelievable deal on the part of Les Snead, who continues to show, I think, and I know I'm biased. I'm a biased man. I think Les Snead continues to assert himself as the best general manager in the NFL. I think he's moving above Howie Roseman with moves like this. And we're going to continue to break this trade down, and we're going to continue to give props to our guy Les, who absolutely deserves them for this trade, and celebrate this move in just 1 second. After we give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, guys, and that is our friends over at America's #1 sports picks app, Prize Picks. Guys, if you love daily fantasy sports or you just want to add more excitement to watching sports, you've got to try out Prize Picks. It's a great time to get started on Prize Picks, too, with the NBA playoffs well underway. The baseball season is in full swing. There's no better place to get in on all that action than with our friends at Prize Picks. And it's never been easier to play than it is with Prize Picks. All you have to do to put your lineup together is pick from 2 to 6 players. You're selecting more or less on their stat projections, whether you're picking points, assists, rebounds, hits, home runs, sacks for Myles Garrett. You could absolutely do that. They've got plenty of options from all your favorite sports. Plus, PrizePicks has awesome social features that allow you to easily tail or fade your friends or your favorite creators, including me, guys. I'm on there at Jackson Durham is the username. There's no spaces on that one, so you guys can go drop a follow and see all of my latest lineups, including this one I've got going on for the NBA Finals. We're going with the more on Jalen Brunson. We're going with the more on Karl Anthony Towns, and we are going with the more on Stephon Castle for Game 1. So you guys can tail, you can fade, whatever you do. Just do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. And if you're new to PrizePicks, make sure you use our promo code. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. That's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 in lineups with PrizePicks. The clickable link to download the app is in the comments and the description below. As always, big thank you to PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. Let's get back to celebrating, guys. Let's get back to celebrating this unbelievable trade. Truly, truly unbelievable trade. We have just taken our edge room, our pass rushing unit, from looking like this, which was already a great one. Don't get me wrong. It's already a great, great room, to, I think, inarguably the best in the NFL. Myles Garrett on one end, Byron Young on the other end. Those guys could go off for 40 sacks this season. There could be 40 combined sacks between the two of them, plus another 7 from Kobe Turner. Think about that, guys. Think about that. I'm just still in disbelief. There is a part of me that is still in disbelief. I got to be straight up with you guys. A little inside baseball look here at how we were progressing through things today. There had obviously been some rumors around a Myles Garrett trade this morning. We got ready to film on those rumors, but I still wasn't 100% sure that this was happening. I was still pretty doubtful that we were going to be able to actually make it happen. But of course we were going to talk about it, like we talk about all the Rams news and rumors on this channel. And 10 minutes into filming that video, my studio door busts down, and I have 2 of my coworkers going, they did it. They just did it. They just traded for Myles Garrett. And even with 2 guys telling me that this trade had just happened, I was still in disbelief. But pinch yourself, Rams fans. Pinch yourself right now, because you are not dreaming. This is real. We just got the best defensive player in the NFL. I think if you throw positional value out, he is the best player in the NFL. His impact on the defensive side of the ball has been almost single-handedly why Cleveland has been able to have any success over the last couple of years. And I know they have not had much success, but think about how bad the rest of those rosters have been and how much Garrett's presence alone has been able to make up for it. They've still had, throughout his tenure there, one of the NFL's better defenses. And it's really just him and Denzel Ward on the back end really making needles move. They had a couple good rookies over the last couple of years, especially this season. They drafted somebody, Carson Schlesinger. But it's really been Myles Garrett at the center of it all. And now he has an opportunity to not be wasted in Cleveland, to not sit on the side and watch his offense sputter out as he does everything he can to put his defense and team in a position to win games. Now, he's with Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua. He gets to watch those guys go down the field and score, gets to watch those guys go win football games while he gets sacks for our defense. And think about this. If you're Myles Garrett right now, you are over the moon. You have spent the last, what has it even been? Almost 10 years of your career wasting away in Cleveland. And I hate to say it, Browns fans, I'm sorry. Your team has not done anything to maximize Myles Garrett's career. He was getting dangerously close to being a Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson, one of those all-time greats who just never does anything that matters in the playoffs because his team never got the chance to put him in that position. But now, immediately, he goes from the worst run franchise in the NFL to the best run franchise in the NFL. And he's got some damn good help on the back end, too. Because Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson ain't going anywhere. Those guys are right there alongside with him. This is added to the Rams defense. Think about everything we talked about last season around the time the playoffs ended, how frustrated we were at times with this Rams defense. Les Snead has answered our prayers. Les Snead heard our cries, and he has given us Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, and Myles Garrett in one offseason. And I know a lot of you did not love the pick of Ty Simpson. I hate to bring it all back around to this, but I think it really connects. I hate to bring it all back around, but I think it really connects. Ty Simpson is the reason you can do this. Ty Simpson, being on the Los Angeles Rams roster, is the reason you have just traded for Myles Garrett. And if you do not see that vision, let me connect it for you right now. The Rams cannot move off of 2027 draft capital if they do not have their quarterback of the future already on the roster. But they do. They do. They got him in this year's draft. With the 13th overall pick, they selected their future of the franchise. And exactly as Les Snead told us recently, that frees up future capital for big-time moves. And this is the big-time move. This is the big-time play. This is the trade that they wanted to make. It always felt like there was another shoe waiting to drop on this Rams offseason, and guys, it just did. This is it. This is your go to the Super Bowl or bust move. If it doesn't work, if it not working, the standard is winning a Super Bowl. That's what I'm trying to say right now. It has to happen this year. And I am so confident. I've never been more confident that it will happen this year. Because who can stop this Rams team right now, guys? Who can stop us? I genuinely challenge you to name a team that can stop this Rams team now. What's your one-word reaction, Ramily? I want to hear it. I'm sure you've got more than one word, but concise it down to one for me. Give me a one-word reaction to the Myles Garrett trade, and then hit that subscribe button, because in just a few minutes, we are going to be live, guys. The celebration is far from over on the Myles Garrett trade. We're going live on the Rams Report for a big-time celebration moment. We're going to be doing more lives as the season gets rolling, so a little bit of a preview, teaser, taster of that. So if you're watching this video as it comes out, make sure you tune into our live because we're going to be answering questions live from the Ramily, live celebrating this trade and having some fun. You don't want to miss a moment of it. I'll see you there. And as always, let's go Rams.